Chase Briscoe wins at Talladega, locks himself into the championship four. He's now the second Joe Gibbs Racing driver to do so after Denny Hamlin a week ago at Las Vegas. Their third teammate in this round of 8, Christopher Bell, he had a nice quiet day, ends up plus 37 on the cut line, third in points. But behind him, a driver that did not have a quiet day, Kyle Larson. That looked like a really good day. He was up front for a lot of it. He's certainly getting much better at super speedway racing, weaving through the draft, commanding the pack. He was doing a very good job. That was on the front row for an overtime restart. Sputtered on the final lap going down the backstretch, fell out of the pack, out of gas. Miscalculation. Cliff Daniels, the crew chief, he thought that they were going to have enough fuel, at least for that overtime, probably a second. Turns out they didn't even have enough to get through the full 2 laps. Left him dry about a lap and a half shy of the finish line. Lost about 20 points. He could have been plus 50 or so, but he's plus 36 this time around. Going into Martinsville, still a nice gap. But new winner, he's the one that's going to get dropped below that cut line. He will be out at Phoenix. But he's, again, only 1 point behind Christopher Bell. It's going to be a battle to watch all race long. William Byron joined Larson on the front row for overtime. Similarly, he had a spill. This one was in the tri-oval. He was, I think, 3rd or 4th in line on the bottom row. Was poised for a top 10 finish, and then fell all the way back to 24th place after getting spun out, came across the line. The only driver on the lead lap that he beat was the aforementioned Kyle Larson. He is minus 36, a must-win situation for Byron at Martinsville, but he has 2 wins at the track. Their Hendrick teammate Chase Elliott was wrecked on lap 52. He is in a must-win situation at Martinsville, but again, he was in that situation in 2020. He won that race at Martinsville, went on to win the championship a week later at Phoenix. Plenty of Martinsville success among these drivers in must-win situations. The other 2, the Penske teammates, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, they were both up front. Logano led the most laps all race long, but they came down to top off fuel before overtime, so they didn't have what happened to Kyle Larson happen to them. But it's tough to work through the field in this pack. Logano made his way up to 16th in 2 laps. Blaney couldn't even crack the top 20 again. They're both must-wins coming into Martinsville. Everyone below the cut line is. Good news is, Joey Logano, he's won at Martinsville. Remember 2018, the bump and run on Martin Truex Jr., to punch his ticket to the championship and eventually his first Cup title. Ryan Blaney as well. Each of the last 2 years, he's come into Martinsville needing to win. He's won that race both times. It's going to be a lot to play for at the Paperclip next Sunday.